Today I'm going to talk about peace for all, health for all, and uniting humanity. Health is a very, very important concept or state of our being. And in fact, the Buddha said, health is the highest gain that's really pertaining to physical well-being. He said contentment is the greatest wealth, and this is pertaining to promoting mental health or well-being. Trust are the best kinship. This is about promoting social well-being. And Nibbana is the highest bliss. This is about promoting spiritual well-being. This well-being connects us as human beings, and all beings want to be physically well, socially well, spiritually well, and mentally well. So you can see health can be a unifying factor. According to WHO, that means World Health Organization, it defines health as the state of complete physical, mental well-being, and social well-being, but not merely absence of disease or infirmity. You can see even the United Nations organ, which is World Health Organization, recognize the importance of health and its significance to unifying all human beings. When you look at health, how it can unite human beings, we can look at health as a universal human right. All human rights should have access to good health. And also it's a fundamental right to have good health. So once you look at health, then you're looking at universal human right. So it can unify human beings and all living beings around the world. But also health can act as a catalyst for peace. That means when we have good health programs, we can bring peace in war-torn areas like conflicting zones, post-conflict zones. It's become also a unifying factors in places of battles and conflict. But also when you look at health, it becomes what we call universal responsibility. And during COVID-19 and of course HIV, we know how these diseases became a universal concern for all of us. So if we are to unite all human beings, we have to look at health programs that can bring us together and work together for the benefit of all beings. Now we go to peace. Peace is also a very important concept for us in Buddhism. We use it synonymously with happiness. So when you look at Buddha's teaching, the way he formulated them in the Four Noble Truths, we can reformulate them in a way that speaks to peace. The first noble truth we can say, lack of peace, which is suffering. Then the second noble truth is the cause of lack of peace. What's the causes of lack of peace? Greed, hatred, and delusion, poor economic policies, poor healthy programs, and of course many other factors, cultural issues, social, economic issues, or when those policies are very poor, it can bring lack of peace. Then we look at peace itself. What's peace? According to Buddhism, peace can speak in theory and wish people peace, but from a Buddhist point of view, we need to practice peace. So we need to practice the teaching that the Buddha expounded that bring peace, like right understanding, right thoughts, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. In other words, we need to avoid doing what's evil, we need to do what's good, and purify the mind, and practice mindfulness. So that will bring peace. So we look at also another aspect of Buddha's teaching of peace is realization. So it's in the theory, talk about peace, but there's practice of peace, which I've told you to practice the Noble Eightfold Path, right understanding, right thought, and so on. But also the realization. We need to realize peace. So now that's Buddha's teaching. But let's go to another organ of United Nations. It talked about, this is UNESCO. UNESCO put it in its preamble that if wars begin in the minds of human beings, it's within this human mind that we can actually find peace. We can construct peace. So this is very, very important, that all human beings have, of course, their mind. And when the war starts in the human being's mind, so peace, it starts also in human being's mind. That means it's universal. It can unite us as human beings, knowing that we can cultivate peace from our mind. So we can say peace within us. It leads to peace between us. This is very, very important. So now I call for action. We need to have some action to come together. The first one is to promote or establish health programs that can be developed worldwide so that we can really educate people about health. Another call for action is to really do some research and innovation that come up with programs that can be applied worldwide.